first card's gonna be a jack. What do you know? Right on the button. Wait a second. That's about the only bad thing about this deck. Off the top is the one-way art design. But beyond that, it looks pretty solid. Let's begin with a fairly strong start. Not too bad. Triple fours. Give us a black 8. Black 7. There is our black 8. Oh no, wrong 7 right there. Wow. I'm actually kind of worried now. Oh my gosh, I read that as a jack. I guess another little point to recognize is the font is a little bit small for our purposes. All 4 aces. And I just realized we have triple 3s. Uh-oh. And since I changed up my little setup, I wanted to shift more towards yellow light since it was a better neutral. And then I kind of forgot about my setup over here. One of the harder things to do when making a setup is eliminating glare. If you notice, no glare in the card really, all throughout the screen, and that was a pain in the butt to get right. Honestly, this might be better than our yellow light, but maybe it's just something a little bit different. But let me know what you think. And don't tell me we're at the end of our second game, as it looks like we might be, as there's nowhere for that 7, 2, Jack, 2, 10, 8, and lastly 8. Very tough game. On to our third. Let's see how we do. Triple sixes to the negative stats. Dang, fairly quickly into our third game. Felt like I spoke like Yoda there. Off my speaking is. To give another little touch on the lighting, I think typically when I would watch a video, I enjoyed a yellowish, like a soft white is the way it's described, as opposed to just a pure white. But I did something a little sneaky to kind of get the best of both worlds on this one. So maybe this will be our 700s lighting. Or maybe just see which is best. I just realized that was a samurai sword. Double sixes and double tens. triplet B, triple aces, and surprisingly, that is it. Casino shuffle number 2. Maybe this is what we need. I love this purple, by the way. Alright, double nines and queens fairly early. Throw in another 6 to the mix. And let's get into our decorating at this point. Honestly, I enjoy the art design. The yellow is a bit weird with the art style. I can't get past the fact that pretty much half the cards will be upside down, so that kind of takes away from the art. It has a decent texture and durability, so it's the only bad thing about it is it's a double-edged sword, the art style. So I think, to be fair, depending on your preference, I love the color. 7.5. The back design really helps it out a bit, in my opinion. Yeah, 7.5. I feel like we've been giving quite a few of those recently. Triple sevens. And our third play. Oh, that's surprising. Oh, I see it, don't worry. So in our fourth game, we look to be in a bounce back situation, and we get another darn 7. And our third play, right there. Dang it. Double, dang it. nowhere for that 5. Double black 2s, just like in our first game, bite us in the butt. As we move on to our final game of the night. Almost a fat stack, but this deck is being villainous, malicious, and dreadful. Triple 8s to the negative stats, of course, with all of those 7s. And by the way, happy birthday. I know somebody's birthday is going on right now. Hope it was a good one. How you doing, Jake? Isabel? Let's give it 2 more shuffles. Oh, you know what? I was thinking about our deck rating, and we're going to change it to a 7. The font size brings it down a bit. Completely forgot about that one. Double 9s, double 5s, double jacks. You know what? We're making it to the end on this one. Let's do a secret entry for our secret deck. Once again, if you have done this before, keep going. You don't know if you're in it yet, and add a symbol or a little etching doodle you would like me to put on your card. I'll give you 2 options here for the secret word. Either villainous, because these games have been absolutely that way, or if you haven't noticed with some of these cards, I think like the 3 of hearts, this other secret word is titty. Tiddy, and I think that is it for this one. As there's nowhere for that 6, 8, 5, 3, queen, or queen. Villainous. Completely. Something tells me we're gonna see some 2s and queens underneath, so let's find out together. In a relatively quick episode. Seriously, lots. They're the triple 2s. Oh, quadruple 2s. And triple 7s. Yikes. Well, at least we added to our negative stats, my friend. Anyway, that is it. That was the evil deck. And evil it was. tingles.